So uh, I think the easiest way to explain that is going to be like the Kegels workout.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people might be able to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine like you're driving
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to go use the restroom really, really bad,
It's
right?
happened to me. Yep.
But you can't.
Yeah.
So what you do is you suck up all your energy upwards, right? That is engaging in.
Okay. Can I correct me if I'm wrong? Can I say engaging my core a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The first part is engaging the Mula Bandha. The second one is engaging the core.
Okay.
That is called Uddiyana Bandha.
Okay.
There's a different lock for that as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then we also engage the throat lock. That is called Jalandhara Bandha.
Mula bandha, core, and then throat is
Correct.
general.
And then when
Okay.
you combine all three, it is called Mahabandha, the great lock.
Okay.
So that way, when you do that, most of your thoughts are like off, the switch off.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So now going back to seated position, and it took 3 years for you to just comfortably sit
Correct.
in that position.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the fascination of Himalayas, I think, was just innate. If you ask me why was it, I just don't know. I just
Mm.
don't know. Maybe that's what we call grace, anugraha. That's the
Mm-hmm.
word, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a tangent,
Yeah.
but two words over here that are important are nigraha and anugraha.
Nigraha and anugraha. Okay.
Nigraha is forgetting yourself
Okay.
in like the daily nuances of life or being in the state of not so conscious state. I won't say unconscious, but not so conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like for example, when we wake up the first thing in the morning, we just go like zombies, we brush our teeth, we do like the daily rituals, whatever it is, right? But we are not paying like attention to the task that we are doing. Right.
Right. It's
So
just like automatic,
it's not
automated.
right. It's like on autopilot. That is a state of nigra.
Okay.
Okay. But when you are let's say the first time you went to Universal Studios, right? You were paying extreme attention to
Yes.
detail.
Yes.
Everything that you've seen there, every ride that you got on,
Yes. Yes.
that is called anugraha.
Okay.
Paying,
Attention.
yeah, yeah,
Paying close attention.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
That's in a very simple term. Now,
Mm-hmm.
we are not taking that on a whole, you know, the entire spiritual realm, because that's, if you want to go to that level, there's like 5 states.
Okay.
Srishti, Sthiti, and between the pralaya and sthiti, there is nigraha,
Uh-huh.
which is forgetfulness, and then anugraha, which is getting back to your realization, and then there is pralaya or
Okay.
samhara.
Pradaya or samhara.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. These are the 5 states, and these are the responsibilities of God Himself.
Okay.
So even God forgets Himself. It's a whole different literature. Yeah. So that's going to be a whole different episode in itself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But back to it. So it took me almost 3 years to be able to sit in my lotus posture and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I was like, okay, so now this I'm able to do with a little bit of comfort. I
Mm-hmm.
won't say even with mastery level or something. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the Himalayas. So last year I went to Himalayas after everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the fortune of meeting some truly enlightened people.
Wow.
Yeah,
And how was that experience meeting the enlightened people? Like
beyond vocabulary.
when you say enlightened, right? I want to know more of this. Like how do you say this person is enlightened? How do you know this person is enlightened? Like if I come across someone, how do I say this person is enlightened?
Hmm. So I can tell you my experience,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that experience changes from person to person. Right?
Right.
There's no one size fits all kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing over here. Right. So when I went to the Himalayas, my mother tongue is Telugu. Okay. Um, so when I went there, the first person that I met, I was talking in Hindi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty
In the
fluent
northern,
in Hindi as well. Yeah, yeah. And then the person stops me and he's like, talk in the language that is comfortable to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I was like, I started talking in English. It's like, no, talk in the language that is comfortable to you. And then I started talking in Telugu. It's like, there we go. Now, and then he started talking in Telugu.
You start talking Telugu.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Now, the first time that happened, that's all right?
Uh-huh.
And then I met another person, same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, second time can't be coincidence, or unless they're running like a school over here where they're like multilingualistic. It's
All language school.
correct. And I was like, that doesn't sound like a fathomable idea. So obviously they're able to read me through.
Uh-huh.
They're able to try to understand, okay, this person has some questions.
Mm-hmm.
So let's understand the question in a language that is comfortable to him and to us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's find that happy medium. It's almost like when you go into any uh, meeting,
Mm-hmm.
client meeting or something like that. You might know the language, but if the other person is not from the US or if they're from somewhere else, right? You know how you make that subtle change to
Yes.
get to that level? It's almost like that.
Okay.
I think
Makes
that's the
sense.
best way to put it
That's
across.
yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since that was the first step, my confidence was already high. And I was like, okay, these people are going to give me the answers, right? And then the next thing is I tell them, okay, what do I do to become a yogi? And then the answer that I got was, what makes you think you're not a yogi?
Okay.
You're already doing everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and then they were like, you are a sadhaka. Sadhaka is a practitioner.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what are you doing? Just keep doing that. That's all it is.
Okay.
And when you have distractions, realize what is the distraction and realize whether it is going to fit into the grand scheme of things for your goal, for your objectives or not. If it is not, chuck it aside. If it is going to fit, explore that idea of it. See how exactly you can fit that piece in your puzzle.
Hmm.
So, and those answers, right, as normal as they sound, right, when the right person tells you that answer, I think that's when you realize, okay, this is the answer that I'm seeking, and this is the answer that I got, and hence this person is enlightened being. Or, in a fun or comical way, maybe you won't get enlightenment until you spend like $3,000 to go to Himalayas, and that's when you find it. Whichever approach suits you.
So, what you said you were seeking for some answers. If I'm not overstepping, what answers were you seeking?
I think the question that I still struggle with, and a little bit, it's reduced, right? It's like, who am I? Who is this person? Because the name that I have is not something that I chose.
Mhm.
The body that I got is not something that I chose. The lifestyle that I have, right? As much as we think that it is something that I chose, it is not. Right?
Hmm.
There's so many other factors that are contributing to everything that you have in your life right now. So even that is not your own, right? So if I have to remove all of these societal conditions, if I have to remove each and every single uh, bit of my existence, what am I left with? Who am I think when you find that answer, or the person who found that answer is the
Is the enlightened being.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Again, much of so much of my knowledge comes from like meeting people, and some of it also comes from YouTube as well.
Mhm.